Alright guys, here we go. Here we go. Loading up that spear gun. So these scuba fins are not the greatest thing, but I got them, so I use them. So just walking down to the water right now. My GoPro is on a headband. I think it's better to put the GoPro on the face, on the mask actually. But my mask does not permit me to do that, so it's on a headband. We're about to get in the water right here. This is the first water shot. I'm still learning how to use my GoPro. I actually went fishing 2 weeks prior. There was some gigantic fish. There was a lot of good stuff. But the damn GoPro setting was just to take pictures instead of video. So y'all missed out on some really good video. And there's a bunch of pictures, but I don't think anyone would want to see that. I don't even want to see that. But so the fish right here are swimming upside down. They don't actually do that. I'm just learning how to use this equipment, guys. I'm not a video guy. I'm better at hunting a little bit, I think. So, but I'll figure this stuff right on out. I love this location. It's fishy. There's a lot of structure. It's a wonderful, good location. A nice fish right there. The water's dirty, but hey, the water's not always going to be perfect. You got to just get in there. I love these fish. They just come up and check you out. These are awesome fish. That was the spear gun going off. And talking about awesome, this is an awesome spear gun. It does not scare off the fish. And it's got some power. It does have some power, but it does not scare the fish too much. So that's cool. I think I just took a practice shot when I first got in the water. I don't know why. I just felt like it, so I did it. I do not believe I was aiming at anything on that shot. I just wanted to shoot it off just for fun. Doesn't hurt nothing because it doesn't scare the fish, so whatever. So you can just see this fish everywhere. I'm standing on a log right here, guys. So it's those old 10,000-year-old standing up in the water spearfishing. I wanted to try that technique. The only problem with that technique, it's the same thing that archers have when they try to shoot into the water. And I did not think of it at the time, but it's a parallax. I believe, if I'm saying this correctly, it is a parallax error. What happens is your eyes are above your shoulders, and your shoulders are basically attached to your arms, right? Or vice versa, whatever. But when you aim down, you lose some accuracy because of that parallax error. It took me a couple shots to figure this out. But you have to, if you're aiming down, you have to really focus on the shot. You can't just instinctively shoot like you can if you're aiming up or straight. But I don't know if I told you guys, I didn't sleep very much. I slept, I think, 7 hours in about 2 days before heading out to jump in the water. So, but I actually, even with the little bit of sleep, I still started to figure this out pretty quick. There must be a parallax error in my shooting. And I shot a bit. I'm starting to aim more carefully now. I'm not instinctively shooting anymore. And I'm hitting fish from here on out, guys, for the most part. There might have been a miss or two, but I'm pretty much hitting fish from here on out. Taking careful aim. Shoot. I shot a good-sized fish. I shot a toad right in its head, but it actually tore off. I missed the brain, but I got it square in its head. And that's another mistake I make for the first couple times. If you miss that brain, but you shoot that fish in the head, it will still tear off. So that's something to realize. It's something I did not know. I'm learning on the job right here, guys. So, but yeah, I shot that sucker right square in its head, and it literally tore about half its head off to get away. Fish everywhere. I love this spot. I love the spear gun too. It don't scare them off. There's another shot. And I believe a couple times I pull up pieces of wood because the fish, they'll swim down, and these are super aggressive fish. They are ultra aggressive. They'll actually swim down and then break off. Believe it or not, they hit that structure and they'll just tear right off. What I finally figured out after, because the first couple shots were misses. The second couple shots were headshots. I was hitting those suckers. I was taking careful aim. The parallax error got me, but I figured out to take those careful shots. And then finally I figured out the technique to actually land the fish is to shoot it, believe this or not, guys, in the tail, towards the tail. And for whatever reason, they don't go crazy and tear off. But yeah, these ones are tearing off. I'm hitting them. So after the first couple shots, after I figured out the parallax error, I'm hitting them. I'm hitting them suckers in the head too. Just not stoning them. I still don't know where the brain is. I need to look that up. But yeah, taking careful aim, hitting the fish, I don't. But I later learned this species, you got to shoot that sucker in its tail, right? Or just, not exactly in its tail, but you know, a couple inches up from the tail, and you'd probably be able to land them that way. So it's getting to be about the time where I actually ditched the GoPro. I'm tired of standing on the log. I thought it would be cool to test out that technique, but I like swimming, so I ditched the GoPro here pretty soon, and I start swimming. I did that after I figured out basically the parallax technique, and then I figured out don't shoot it in the head, and then I got tired of standing on the log, so I go swimming from here on out, and yeah. So, yeah, I did not see that. It's hilarious. I did not see that until I was in post. So, that's awesome. Yeah, I see when I'm in the water, the only thing I see is fish, and it's a weakness I have to work on. There could be anything else in the water. If it's not a fish, I won't see it. See, I'm just hanging out, looking around. I'm thinking about my next strategy. I'm always changing up techniques, always changing up strategies. And I'm just looking around thinking right here. I'm not sure. Alright, so I did abandon the GoPro for a long time, and I set it on the shore. And this shot was not staged at all. I was kind of pissed off at the GoPro, even though it's not the GoPro's fault, but it is what it is. So here I go, and looking down at the GoPro like, yeah, whatever. This shot's hilarious though. And just step over the GoPro. I did not stage that. It's hilarious. And there's a crawdad eating my fish, but I take the fish home and fry it, and I get the last laugh because I ate most of it.